is May 3rd. I think it's now starting month number 6. I have to check, but I think it's start of month number 6, and I'm beginning this update for that. We're going to go ahead and weigh in to see what we're going to start at. My goal for the end of this month is to get out of the 250s or hit 250. That'll be my goal. I want to hit 249. Hopefully I hit it, but let's go ahead and weigh in and see where we're at. So we're starting the month off strong. I'm weighing in at 254.9. I'm down 1.7 pounds. Yes, 1.7 pounds. So that's amazing. So I'm really confident that I'm going to get out of the 250s by the end of this month, but I'll keep y'all updated. I just had my shot on the 30th, and the only side effect I had was constipation. But granted, I haven't been eating as much as I should because I'm stressed with school. I have less than a week left of school, so I've been stressed with that and haven't been eating what I should. And I haven't just been tracking my progress with my food in general. So that's probably why I experienced constipation after my shot on the 30th. But I made sure to get my probiotics so I can drink that consistently every day. One other thing that I'm trying to make sure that I do is to eat my yogurt with my chia seeds. I get a good amount of fiber from that. So that's my goal, to at least maintain that, y'all, until I graduate, and then I get back on the road, back on my eating habits, back on that after graduation. But it's the first weigh-in for this month of month number 6, and I'll weigh in next week on Monday. And I'll talk to y'all then. Oh, hey y'all. What's today's date? May 7th? Can y'all see any like weight changes like in my face, my neckline? Like, can y'all see it? I'm gonna give y'all a full body to let y'all see how my body looks right now. I am over 50 pounds down now, or at 50 pounds. I'll calculate in a second, but I just came back from the gym and I'm going to weigh in really quick. It's been a few days since I weighed in. So let's go ahead and weigh in because today is shot day. And that's what we do. Period. Damn. So unfortunately, I've gained about a pound. Last time I weighed in on the 3rd, I was 254.9. And today I'm weighing in at 255.5. So I gained 0.5 pounds. But that's okay. I've been strength training. So the muscle is coming in, y'all. The muscle is coming in. But I'm at 255.5 as of right now, and I'm going to take my shot tonight. So stay tuned. Hey, y'all. I know I look a little dusty. I get my lashes and stuff done this weekend for graduation. But about to take my shot. This is technically the first shot of this month. Today's the 7th, so this is technically the first shot of this month, but currently about to take the shot. And I'm going to do my stomach just because it's late. I need to go ahead and take my shot, so let's get into it. So, y'all, I'm not gonna lie, that one did not hurt at all. I don't know if it's because I left it out for over an hour, but that one did not hurt at all. It's making me think if I even got the liquid into me. I was barely bleeding, but we gonna see because I usually poop the day after and I start seeing the scale go down a little. I'm gonna weigh in the morning and I'll talk to y'all later. It's May 8th and I took my shot last night. I've already had my bowel movement this morning, like I said, and I feel like I have to go again. Haven't gone to the gym yet. I usually weigh in after the gym, but today I'm going to the gym at 12. So I'm gonna weigh in now and I'm gonna weigh in again after the gym to see if moving this body made a difference, if that makes sense. But let's go ahead and weigh in and see where we're at. So it's giving. I'm definitely going to weigh in after the gym. I went up 0.1 pound, 255.6. That's my weigh-in for this morning. This is my 3rd month on the 7.5 milligrams, or the 2nd month. I'll check myself in a minute, but we'll see how this month goes on the 7.5 milligram. Been kind of steady lately, but I also haven't been as great as I could be with my eating habits and my water intake, so of course that's a factor. But at least I'm still moving my body. And yeah, I'm gonna weigh in again after the gym. It's May 12th. Of course, I did not show y'all my weigh-in after the gym the other day because I got super busy after. But today is May 12th. Side note, I graduated on Saturday. But let's go ahead and weigh in to see where we're at. I just took a big dump. Let's see where we're at. Oh, y'all. Oh my gosh. OMG. I'm almost out of the 250s. Oh my gosh. Okay, let me stop screaming. People sleep. But I'm almost out of the 250s. I'm weighing in at 252.3. God is amazing. Oh, and I wasn't even like maintaining like I should have this weekend, but only because I just had a lot of stuff going on to try to finish getting to graduation and assignments. But 252.3, y'all. OMG. I'm almost out of the 250s. But we'll weigh in again up until shot day. So I'll see y'all tomorrow. So I'm on month number 6. Today's May 14th. I'm about to take my shot. I'm going to do my stomach area today. I can't remember what I did last time, but y'all watching this video, so y'all know. But I'm going to do my stomach area this time, and I've been good on side effects. The only thing is the burping, and I'm just hoping that the acid reflux pills that my doctor prescribed me actually help. Honestly, sometimes I think it helps and sometimes it doesn't. Like right now, I'm gonna show y'all a video, let y'all hear right here of me burping while I'm trying to do my Instagram reel, okay? Yeah, exactly. So the burping is still there. It's just not as intense. Like it was every day. Literally, it was about dang near every day or every other day. So with the acid reflux pills, taking that 30 minutes before my breakfast, it has helped sometimes. Like I can go maybe a day or two without the burping, but like it's still there. So I really have to dig deep and with my doctor and figure out why I'm releasing so much gas. And it's like, it hurts. Like it's so bad, y'all, that I'm literally in my presentation. I have my final presentation for school to graduate last Friday, and like I'm burping like on the side while when it's not my time to present, like I'm trying to release this gas before I get back and start talking. Like that's how bad it was. I don't know if it's because I didn't really eat anything in the morning and I didn't present until after lunch. But I ate something for lunch. I ate something very small, like a piece of pizza. So I don't really know the reason of why I have so much gas, but my doctor said it's a side effect of Zepbound. So I really want to figure out how I can mitigate that or how I can like dial that down, because it does affect my everyday routine in life in general. Like even on a call, on a meeting at work, it's like I'm burping. So we got to figure it out, doc. We're going to figure it out. But yeah, that's the only side effect I'm really experiencing. Constipation hasn't been bad. Like I said, I've been pooping right after the shot. Literally, I poop regularly at this point. If I don't, it's because I don't drink enough water. So that's the only thing. But let's go ahead and get it to the shot. And your girl's skin is glowing. Hey y'all, so it's time to take the shot. I got my shot and my alcohol. I'm gonna do this area. I don't know why I'm putting it so low, but I usually do this area here. But gonna do it right there. But we are good. Yeah. And I know y'all see them abs trying to come in, y'all. Them abs trying to come in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. Last step, of course, is for me to dispose of it in my sharps container. Yeah. So the brand I'm using is called Pure Whey. You have a discount code with them. Use Chase10. I'll put it on the screen. Chase10 for 10% off. I know y'all read those instructions on the steps on taking your Zepbound or your GLP-1. And it said dispose of your syringe in a sharps container. Baby, this is that sharps container, okay? So make sure y'all get one. Super easy to ship, and I'm gonna show you how to use it. Super easy. Now I already have about 4 or 5 in here already, and it doesn't even feel halfway full. I do have the gallon one, so do that there. But literally here, take the syringe and put it in there. Period. Top on there. That's it. This is where the top goes if you want to sit the top here to put your syringe in, or if you want to keep it open for whatever reason. But that's what it looks like. Puree. Make sure y'all use my discount code. Please take care of the environment by getting you one of these and disposing of your syringes properly, okay? All right. I'll catch y'all tomorrow morning when I weigh in. Today is May 15th, and I'm going to go ahead and weigh in. I just took my shot last night. I took 1 poop this morning. I feel like I have another one coming. So yeah, let's go ahead and weigh in. So I gained weight. I'm at 253.9. Yeah, let's hope we get out of that 250s like this week, no later than Monday. But that's the weigh-in. I have a pretty busy weekend for the rest of this week, so I probably won't weigh in until Monday, but stay tuned. Of course, I didn't have my mic plugged in, so I'll just let this play as I show you guys my weigh-in for these 2 days. So again, my mic was out, but here I'm just talking about the letter that I received from CVS Caremark regarding Zepbound not being covered by insurance starting July 1st. And I'll put an image here so you guys can read what it actually said. After receiving the letter, I called my doctor's office to talk to either Dr. Malati or Karen about my options and what I can do next. So we discussed the letter and what my options would possibly be after July 1st. I did tell them that I reached out to CVS Caremark to see what my options are as well, but I'll talk about that a little later in the video when I go to my in-person appointment with Dr. Malati. Still making mistakes with my content, but I just weighed in at 252.9, down 0.3 pounds, and today is May 23rd. Yeah. I'll get better at this, y'all. I'll get better. I'm still making mistakes. I'm hoping that I can stay under 252 by the end of this month. It is Memorial Day weekend, and I'm going to try to maintain my eating habits as best as I can. But I'm being realistic, and hopefully I stay under 252 and maintain as best as I can. That's all I can do at this moment because I'm low-key on vacation mode. Because I go to vacation on the 30th, so next week. So yeah, no high expectations there, but I'm just going to try to maintain and not go overboard and binge. That's the goal. But yeah, I'll talk to y'all next week. Bye. Y'all, it is May 26th. I just came back from a weekend full of celebrations, weddings, birthdays. Had a great time. I did indulge in alcohol and I did not eat the best, but I did do pretty good with drinking the water that I need daily. So I guess that's a positive with some negatives. So part of my journey in general is not just showing y'all the good of losing weight, it's also showing when I do gain weight and when I'm falling off and stuff like that. So this is a part of that journey, and so let's go ahead and weigh in and see where we're at. Today is Monday, Memorial Day, and I'm gonna head to the gym after this video because your girl and had a great time this weekend. But let's go ahead and weigh in and see where we're at. All right, y'all, so I didn't do too bad. It just gained 0.4 pounds, so I'm back at 253.3. Not too bad, guys, to be honest, but I was expecting a little more. I'm glad I didn't get more. This week, my last week before I go on my graduation vacation. So not much expectations there, but I will still be working out on the cruise. Probably not every day, but at least 3-4 times a week. So I'll try my best to do something to maintain my weight loss. We'll see how that goes. I am going back to my, working out every day this week until I hit my cruise, so I can at least maintain that. But it's celebration time. After that,
I'm back into my groove of my healthy eating habits, working out like I need to work out, and focus on the different areas that I want to improve in. Protein intake, water take, and all the nine. So, taking a little break, but I'm still gonna journey what my weight loss looks like while I am on vacation. So, I'll talk to y'all then. Bye.
Hey y'all, what is today's date? Today's the 28th. I go on vacation in a few days. But that's why I look a little bald at the moment, you know, a little bald. But I get my hair done tomorrow. So stay tuned because I'm going to give y'all another weigh in tomorrow. But I just came back from the gym and I'm about to weigh in to see where I am. I do take my shot today. So let's see where we're at. Gotta take my watch off and the shirt, y'all. This about half a pound. Let me stop being dramatic. But all right, let us weigh in. How did I gain? I'm really thinking. Gained 1.3 pounds. I'm at 254.6. Oh my gosh, it's so hard to get to 250. So hard. But it's really not hard if I was as focused on my eating habits as I should. But I am kicking myself. But I'm also like, I need a little break. Need a little break. I'm about to go on vacation. So it is what it is. I'm going to think on the positive side and assume that it's muscle weight and all the water that I've drunk since I've been at the gym. I've had a good maybe 3 or 4 bottles since I woke up this morning. So tomorrow I'm going to give y'all initial weigh-in, like right when I wake up before I go to the gym. Yeah, I'm a little disappointed. 1.3 pounds? Be for real? So sad. But trying to reach my 250 goal by the end of this month, but it's been a little difficult. Been a pretty busy month. I do take my shot later on today, so I'm going to record that. I may do my arm. It's been a minute since I've done my arm. But I'm also going to take y'all on how I'm going to store my shot for next week because I'll still be on vacation and on my cruise, so I have to bring the other shot to take a week from today, which I'll still be on the cruise. So I'll see how I'll do that, and I'm going to record that and keep y'all updated. See y'all later. Bye. It's late o'clock again. I told you I was going to take this shot early, but I did not. And y'all see them lashes? But let me go ahead and take the shot real quick because I have to wake up and do a lot of stuff in general. Today I'm going to do my arm area and I got some help today. And we're going to let the alcohol like dry. Somebody tell me if you let it dry, it won't sting. Come on, damn it. Press it. Pull the lever. Ouch. Hold it. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That very much stung.
Yeah.
Put the
You broke
Band-Aid on
skin
it.
too.
Really?
Doing all that moving around.
Or maybe they did say not on stretch marks. So was that on stretch marks?
A little bit.
Oh, that's probably why. Shot is done. That one hurted, I think maybe because it was on my stretch marks. I forget I have stretch marks pretty much everywhere, and it's kind of halfway down my arm in general. As you can see, this is all stretch marks, so y'all can see that. But it really stung. It really hurt. Shot is done. I'm going to weigh in tomorrow, which is Thursday morning, and I'm going to weigh in Friday, and that'll be my last weigh in until I come back from vacation. So I'll talk to y'all tomorrow. All right, hey guys, just a quick one too. Yes, I got my hair done. Y'all see that? She did it. Lashes done, nails done. I'm ready for vacation tomorrow, but I have been slacking on my water the last few days. We did run out of bottled water, so I've been kind of drinking gallon water and not measuring how much water I'm drinking. So I'm experiencing very bad stomach pain right now. So since I go on vacation tomorrow, I just want to go ahead and get whatever it is out. So I'm going to take my stool softener here Now, this stool softener is like stool softener plus a simulant laxative. So it is a laxative as well. This one has a quicker effect, I think. I want to say this one has a quicker effect, but I'm going to go ahead and take this one because it is a little more intensive and my stomach pain is really bad right now. Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and take one of these and hopefully it gets it out before I get on a plane tomorrow evening or afternoon. So yeah, just keep y'all updated because I haven't taken a stool softener in probably 2 months now. So this is the first time that I'm taking it in a while just because the pain is pretty bad and I've been trying to chug water when the pain comes, but it ain't doing as much as I needed to do. So I'm going to go ahead and take one of these. Whew. Gonna take one of there. Y'all know I'm terrible with pills, so. Oh, I wasn't as bad this time, y'all. But that's a stool softener. I do get on a plane tomorrow, but I am going to weigh in the morning before I leave because I forgot to do it this morning because I've been rushing to get my hair done. But I'll talk to y'all then. Bye. I just came back from the gym. I'm about to shower. That's why I have my bonnet on. But I'm about to shower and finish packing to get on the airplane by this afternoon. So let's go ahead and weigh in really quick to see where we are because this is my last weigh in until I see y'all probably in a week when I come back from our cruise because I have another vacation after that. But I'm probably not going to weigh in until another week from now. So let's get it and see where we're at. Excuse me. All right, y'all. So I gained 0.1 pound. I'm still at 254 pounds, so 254.7. Now my hair is done and I give that about a pound of weight because my hair, the braids are actually really heavy, so I'm gonna assume I'm down 1 pound, but that's okay. I'm gonna say I'm at 254. Hopefully I don't go over 255 through my vacation. I'm gonna work out when I can, but I'm also gonna enjoy myself and rest because I have been putting in work for a good 6 months now. So your girl need a little break. A little break. But that's my final weigh in. Just realized this is the end of month number 6. So my final weigh in is 254.7. And let's see, at the beginning of this month, I was at 257.7. So I didn't lose much at all this month. Granted, I did have a lot of events this month, like graduating, finishing my last class, trying to get some good grades. So I'm probably going to scratch this month in my mind mentally, but I didn't lose that much this month. And I do meet with my doctor next month. So we'll see if I need to go up to the 12 milligrams or 12.5 milligrams. And I'll keep y'all updated on that. But that's the end of the 6 months. I only lost about 3 pounds. I'll put the final weigh in here, but that's all I lost this month. Unfortunately, this is my lowest month of losing weight. So I'm not as upset because I did have a lot of stuff going on this month. But when I come back from vacation, I'm coming for y'all, okay? I'm coming for under 250. That is my goal for the end of next month, to get under 250. Oh, and the side effects I'm still experiencing is the burping, but I haven't been taking the acid reflux pills like I should. So that's on me. So when I'm able to just sit down and focus and concentrate, come back from vacation, I will do that consistently and see if that actually helps with the burps that I have and the gas that's trying to release. So that's the only other side effect. And then the constipation that I experienced last night, I finally got a bowel movement out this morning or after the gym. So that was the first time I felt constipation in a while. But like I said, this month has been super, super busy. I haven't been able to focus on like my protein intake, my fiber intake, and water in general. So that's on me. And I'll be back to it next month. Okay? Now, this is my real updates, y'all. This is real life. And, it's not always going to be perfect. I'm not going to always, be consistent on my journey like I should. But this was that month where I was not as consistent as I should. So, catch me next month and I'll see y'all then. Now, that's the end of the 6-month updates. Okay? All right, y'all. So, I'm down for the count. It's only... It's only 4:07. We just started moving like 5 minutes ago. The constipation, y'all, is still there. Unfortunately, it's hurting. It's like sitting at the top of my, like right above my boobies, right under, like between that and my stomach. So it's sitting right there. I had 2 drinks. Like, it was hurting. I mean, I felt the gas when I was drinking, but I was like, I want to enjoy myself. You know what I'm saying? But y'all, I ate some food and
It's just sitting there. So I'm finna lay it down. I've been drinking like something carbonated, so a soda, and then I've been drinking water too. And then I was just running in place to hope to move it out, move it on out. So it's still trying to come through. It's been like 2-3 days. I don't want to take another stool softener because I don't want to like really be in pain tomorrow. So I'm just trying the natural things. Probably gonna try to find some yogurt on the ship soon so I can put my chia seeds in and get some fiber in and like get this show on the road, okay? But I'm down for the count. I'm about to take a little nap and hopefully I wake up feeling better and hopefully I take a poop when I wake up. But that's how I'm feeling. This is only day 1 on the cruise, so y'all pray for me. It's June 5th, Thursday, June 5th. We get off the cruise today. I'm gonna get some breakfast and stuff. But before that, I forgot to take my shot last night. So this is the Zepbound update. Before I get off the boat, I'm gonna go ahead and take my shot. It is still very cold. So I give about 5 minutes before I take it. But this will be the first shot of this month technically. So this is month number 7 in general. On Zepbound, I've been steady at the same weight for a few weeks now. So I'll probably ask my doctor to increase my dosage later this month. So let's go ahead and take the shot. And this is I put it in a plastic baggie and I kept it in the fridge we have here. And while traveling, I have my little ice pack to keep it cold. That way it doesn't get too hot. So here we go. Take the cap off. Unlock. Liquid is in there, y'all, so don't have to worry about that. Pull it. Let's go. That's it, guys. Didn't hurt at all, actually. That one did not hurt at all. Let me go find a band-aid because I forgot. Got my little kit, y'all. My little band-aids. I always have medicine and stuff I bring with me in general. Boom, pow, pow. All right, so that's my shot. I took it on a cruise ship. It was pretty simple. All you have to do, guys, is literally get a little lunchbox, have your little ice pack, make sure it's nice and frozen and cold, and put your shot on top of it or in it. Put the shot in a Ziploc bag, and you're good. You travel with your lunchbox. No issues getting through TSA. I had no issues getting on the cruise. I just let them know that this is my medication. So yeah, it's pretty simple traveling with Zepbound shot or GLP in general. So I didn't have any hard problems. So that's really great. Really great. And yeah, that's my Zepbound update. I'll have to give y'all some side effect updates later. Last week I did experience a pretty bad constipation, which rolled over into like my cruise experience the first day. So that's the only thing. But more updates coming soon. Today is June 8th. I'm back from vacation, at least my first week of vacation. Now I'm going to weigh in now to let you guys know what I gained or possibly lost, but no high expectations because I did have a great time on vacation. So let's weigh in and see where we're at. Surprisingly, I lost some weight, but disclaimer, last night I did take a milk of magnesia, a laxative, and then this morning, like 4 o'clock, I have like released so much. So right now it says I'm down 3.5 pounds. I'm at 251.2. So I'm pretty sure my bowel movement from this morning pushed out some of those pounds. I should have weighed in yesterday to give y'all a more accurate weigh-in. So just a disclaimer to let you guys know I did take a laxative last night. My stomach was hurting a bit, so I went on and took one, and then I released a lot this morning. Happy about that. This is month number 7. I'm hoping I can get under 250 this month. And I'm still at the 7.5 milligrams. The only thing that I've experienced the last couple of weeks is the constipation. I haven't had, personally, I think it's because I haven't had enough water and fiber to balance out what I've been eating as well. So that's on me. I'm gonna get back on my healthy eating habits. I do have 1 more week of vacation, so I will be eating better, but I'll be fully on like my meal prep, to be honest, because I just want to enjoy my last week of vacation before going back to work.
So yeah, and I'll give y'all an update tomorrow, and I'll be back at the gym tomorrow too. So
yeah, it's June 12th. I know I've been slacking the last few weeks on my shot. I haven't been taking it consistently on Wednesday. This week I've been sick. If you can kind of hear my voice, I've been sick. So I forgot to take it last night because I was KO'd, knocked out. But I'm about to take it after I weigh in really quick. I worked out once this week, so there's that. But let's see where I'm at right now. So I'm at 251 even. I'm trying to get to 250 and get under 250. It's been so hard, y'all. I've been sitting there for dang near a month. So when I see my doctor, I think next week I'm going to ask her to increase my dosage. I'm trying to sit at 7.5 for a while because I don't want to go up too quickly, but I want to break this stall. And of course, I haven't been eating as good as I should be and working out because I've been on vacation on like 2 weeks. This is my second week. So I'll be back on it next week, y'all. But that's my weigh in, and let's go ahead and get this shot in. Period. So I'm about to take my shot, but before that, I do want to give a little update. I do meet with my doctor next week to discuss the options that I have with my insurance. As you guys know, my insurance gave me notification that they will not be covering Zepbound starting in July. They want me to transition over to Wegovy, which is a semi-gluten, and Zepbound is a trizepatide. So I personally will not be changing over, so I hope the cost out of pocket isn't too much if I do have to go that route. Insurance or PCM, the middleman that I was telling you guys about in my insurance video, did mention that if my doctor provides a medical necessity that they can continue me on Zepbound, but we'll see. And we'll see how much the pharmacy actually charges for Zepbound about my insurance. So I'll keep you guys all updated, and I'll give you an update on that when I do see my doctor next week. Want to hopefully get a 2-month supply before that July date. That way I have a little room to figure out how to stay on Zepbound while the whole political aspect of GLP-1s figure it out themselves on, yeah, all of that, and the prescription prices and all that. But it's shot day. Let's go ahead and get this shot in. I'm going to do my stomach area, so let's get into it. All right, so I'm doing my stomach area. I know, of course, get the alcohol pads. Gonna do this area here. Let that cool off. What somebody told me was to kind of let the alcohol dry a little so it won't sting when I do my injection. So y'all be giving some helpful advice. So I really appreciate it. I'm not gonna lie to you. I really appreciate it. But while that's drying off, y'all, get into the body. Y'all, the stomach. The stomach is shrinking. Yeah. And the abs are trying to come through, y'all. I've been in that gym. I've been off because of vacation, but I've been in the gym, okay? Look at the abs trying to cut me in. But that should be enough dry. So take it off, unlock it, and y'all know to hold it for 10 seconds. Go. Oh, I had to find it, y'all. Yep, and that's a wrap. Literally super easy. I have one more shot for this month, or with the package that I have, because in the pack you only have 4, and my month's been kind of off because it's been 5 Wednesdays last month. Also, that's the shot for this week. I'll keep y'all updated on what my doctor says next week. But yeah, hopefully I get some good news about Zepbound. Right now, I'm only paying $50 with insurance, and I think without it, gosh, I think the guy said like $500-600. Like, it can be very expensive. If that's the case, I'll probably respond to some of these brands that are reaching out to me about using their GLP-1 or Zepbound with that company. So keep y'all updated, and yeah, I'll talk to y'all later. Bye. Today is June 13th. I just took my shot yesterday. I just came back from the gym, and let's go ahead and weigh in. Just found out I started my time of the month. Thankfully, it didn't go all out while I was at the gym, but my time of the month has started. So you guys already know I don't have much high expectations when I'm on my time of the month. Let's hope your girl gets under 250. I don't care if it's 259, 249.9. I do not care. I just need to get under 250, okay?
I'm at 250.8. I'm down 0.2 pounds. That's still good. Still losing. But my time of the month is going to be all next week pretty much. So I don't expect much until next time, guys. So I just had a nice log come up out of me. Maybe TMI for y'all. But I just had a nice log come out of me. So let's see if the scale changed any, okay? Them bowel movements be making a difference on the scale, okay? If I go by that, I'm down 0.8 pounds instead of 0.2 pounds because I'm at 250.2 after that log came out of me. That's just gives you a little context of when I say I have bowel movements after the day after I take my shot. That weight be coming out, y'all. It makes a difference on the scale. So I'm down 0.8 pounds instead of 0.2 with that log. So let's see. Let's see if we stay at 250. Hope I do. But right now I'm at 250.1. Y'all, it's the beginning of the week where Chase is getting her ish together, okay? Today is June 16th, Monday, June 16th. I'm back at work and I'm back trying to get consistent with my workouts, meaning getting back to waking up early and going every morning. So it's going to be a little tough the first week. I'm already sore, y'all, but gotta get on it. And I know that's probably why I've been at a stall at 250 for the longest. But I just came back from the gym and let's see where we're at to start the week off. Y'all, today, June 16th, is the day I finally got under 250. And now I'm still at the end of my period. Still at the end of my period, but I'm down 0.3 pounds and I'm at 249.9. I'm at 249.9. Like, I barely made it under 250, but baby, we celebrating the wins. Any little win, okay? A whole 6 months, over 6 months to hit my biggest first goal. Yes, I'm excited. Now, I know I said that my appointment is this week, but I believe it is next week, 20 something, next Wednesday. So I don't have my doctor's appointment this week, but it's next week and I'll keep y'all updated. But I'm going to continue to give my weigh-ins this week. I do take my shot Wednesday and I'm going to get back consistent with taking my shot on Wednesday. Because I have been slacking the last 2 weeks on vacation and doing it on Thursday. But we're back on it. Let's get it. I hope y'all have a great day. Your girl has broke 250. Thank you, Jesus. Thank you, Jesus. June 18th. I think this is my first weigh-in for this entire week. It is shot day. Let's see where we're at. Last time I was under 250. Having a little stomach pain right now. I feel like I have to poop. And I'm sure it's going to come out when I leave the gym. But I'm going to go ahead and weigh in before I go to the gym. Because I'm not coming home after the gym. I'm showering and then going straight to work.
No!
Of course. At 250.2, I'm back at 250. Shoot. I went up 0.3 pounds. Now I feel like I have to poop. And I feel like that's gonna pull me back down to under 250. But I'm gonna give y'all this accurate weigh-in and I'm gonna weigh in again tomorrow after the day after my shot. Because the day after the shot is when I usually drop. So hopefully I drop, but I do know when I do see my doctor next week, I'm gonna ask her to increase me because baby, I have been at the 250s for way too long. I feel like it's been over a month I've been in the 250s. Yeah, so I need to get out of the 250s and I need that increase. So next week I have my doctor's appointment on shot day and hopefully I can get this dosage on shot day. I'm cutting it close, but hopefully I can get it on shot day. We'll see how that goes. That's the update and I'll talk to y'all tomorrow. Good morning, y'all. It's Tuesday, June 24th. I'm about to weigh in. Side effects lately, I've been a little lot constipated lately. And I've been having my burps per usual. I'm not sure if the medicine is working because I haven't been taking it consistently, to be honest. But I'm going to try to
stay consistent one of these days. Let's weigh in and see where we're at. I do have my doctor's appointment tomorrow morning, so I can't wait to share information with y'all. And let's see. Let's weigh in. All right, y'all. So I'm still at the 250s. I'm weighing in at 250.4. And that's why I'm going to ask my doctor to increase my dosage tomorrow because...
Good morning. It is June 25th, Wednesday, June 25th, and I just came back from the gym. So today is actually shot day, but I'm out at the moment, but I do also have my doctor's appointment today to see whether she's going to increase my dosage. And most importantly, how can I continue getting Zepbound under insurance? So this appointment will determine whether or not I'll go with a different company, go through them for my prescriptions, or somehow continue getting it under insurance. So we'll find out today at the doctor's appointment, but until then, let's go ahead and weigh in and see where we're at. So I'm currently sitting at 249.8. So I'm down 0.6 pounds. So still not much movement. I hit 49 last week as well, but then went back to 250. So let's hope we stay under 250. Once I get 248, then I'll be a little more excited. But 249.8. Technically out of the 250s, y'all. Technically out of the 250s, but I'll be in the safe zone once I get one more pound down in my head. I'm gonna go ahead and get ready for my doctor's appointment because questions need answering, okay? At the doctor's appointment, I have about 3 minutes to spare, but the two most important things that I want to get to today is kind of talk to my doctor about like insurance and how I can continue getting Zepbound under insurance if that is possible, and two, if not, like ask her how the compounded companies do tirzepatide and semaglutide. I'm not really worried about semaglutide, but I just want to know the information. And most importantly, tirzepatide, and see what that compounded looks like, because there has been a few companies reaching out to me to use them and go through them for my Zepbound or tirzepatide. So we'll see what she says about that. And of course, I'm due for a field today, so hopefully she increased my dosage because your girl has been sitting around 250 for over a month. Like, yeah, I gotta break. Yes, I did get under 250 today when I weighed in, but your girl needs to keep it moving, okay? I need to continue moving, and I have plans to get plastic soon. So, yeah, let's go in and see what she said. On the scale. See where we're at. $250.
With medication, you're down 56 pounds
Okay.
from our, like, where
Yeah.
you started with us. And you are down 128 pounds from your highest weight. How many doses of the 7.5 do you have left?
I finished the last one last week.
Okay,
So I'm actually due today.
Due today?
Yeah.
Okay. You've been on this 7.5 dose since March. Are you still feeling good with this dose?
Well, I've been about 250 for over a month. I'm not sure.
You think, okay.
Yeah.
So you think you've kind of been stalled?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah.
You've been seeing the dietitian still?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Okay, good. No negative side effects?
No, last time she prescribed I I forgot the name of it for my burping.
Yes, the omeprazole. How's that been?
I haven't been consistently taking it, but it's still there, I will say. It's not as bad as it was, but it's still there.
Okay. How many days a week are you taking it?
Well, I just came back from vacation, so I'm trying to get back to every day. So I've taken it twice, yeah.
Have you tried the chewable Gas-X?
No, I haven't.
Okay. I think she may have mentioned that last time. I don't know if that helped.
No, I didn't get that, so
Okay,
I can try
that's
that
okay.
and see, yeah.
Well, you were having some lightheadedness last time. Is that better? Did you start drinking more?
It's still there a little. I'm trying to increase my water. It's still there a little.
Okay. How many ounces of water are you getting in?
About 5 bottles plus a protein shake. Ish, yeah.
Okay. Last time you were doing 64, so you added 16. So you're doing 80 ounces plus a protein shake.
Yeah, I'm trying to increase more. Speaking of.
And you're still feeling like the medication is helping you with like appetite suppression, reduction in craving?
Yes, for sure. The day before I get super hungry, so I feel like that's when it's wearing off, and I should.
Okay, so
No
it's lasting
shit.
about 6 days.
Yeah.
Okay. And then you're doing, how many nourishments are you doing? You're doing 4 food and 1 protein shake?
For breakfast, lunch. Yeah, 4 with the snacks. Yeah, 4,
Okay.
1 protein shake. Yeah.
And you're still trying to focus on protein and vegetables and limiting the white food?
Yes. Yes.
Okay, good. Last time you were exercising quite a lot.
Still at 6 days.
Last time you thought you were getting 80 grams of protein?
Yeah.
Okay, good. So you were doing strength training, cardio 5 to 6 days a week for 45 minutes to an hour?
Yeah.
Great.
Correct.
Okay, let me grab her. I'm not sure about the dose.
Okay.
I mean, it's been 2 months since we've seen you, and you're still averaging that. I know you said it's kind of stalled, but you're still averaging that 1 to 2 pounds a week.
Am I? And that's since the last time I saw you? Okay.
Because you're still down, it's been about 8 weeks since we've seen you, and you're still down 9 pounds. So you're
Okay, so
averaging
about
still about a
1.
pound a week. So,
Yeah.
Here she is. Hello.
Hey.
Good to see you.
You too.
She is on the 7.5.
Yes.
She's been on this dose actually since March.
Yes.
So at her last visit, we refilled it with a refill.
Okay.
One thing is, she got the letter about her insurance company.
Oh,
longer coverage
you're also
now.
one. We had a lot.
So
of
we
patients.
want to try to do a 3-month prescription.
Well, let's get to that in a
if we
second.
can, but,
okay. Let's,
so she's worried about that.
Mhm.
She is due for an injection today, but out of the medication.
Oh, you're out.
Yeah.
Oh, so we're a little off.
Yeah,
Yeah,
1
the
week.
timing
Yeah,
a little
because of the
bit.
month. Yeah.
Okay.
So she says that her weight's kind of been stuck around this weight for about the last
I mean,
4
you're down 9 pounds since we last saw her.
Right.
But the last month, you're saying you've been kind of stable, so the 9 pounds. you
Yeah,
lost
about
was the first
250.
month?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Staying around the 250. Well, yeah, 250 now.
Okay.
She is still having some of the belching, but hasn't been consistently taking the omeprazole we gave her last
Okay.
time.
So you don't know if were you taking it consistent enough to know, like, did you take it for a few weeks to see if it helped?
Initially, first week, but I still had. I'm not sure how long it takes to work, but when I took it consistently for like that first week and a half,
Yeah.
I may have missed a day or so, but it still was there, but
You
just
didn't
not
notice
as much. Yeah.
It helped a little bit.
Yeah, a little.
Did you take the Gas X?
No, that's what she was telling me. I forgot to try that.
Okay.
She's also been on vacation, so she is planning to restart it daily.
Yeah.
She's still having
Did you have fun?
Yeah, yeah.
Pretty good.
a little bit of the lightheadedness, but
Yeah.
it is a little better since she has been working to increase her water intake. So she's up to 80 ounces
She
now.
was doing what?
64
Okay,
ounces
and
of
I'd
water.
say go to 100.
So she's at 80
80,
ounces
okay.
of water right now, plus a protein shake. So
Yeah.
she's trying to get
And you
there.
think it's gotten a little better by drinking more water?
Yeah. I can't really
When do you get
tell.
lightheaded? When?
Standing up. Yeah, standing up. Trying to increase the water is just so hard. So
Yeah. I think, you exercise a lot and you really need to be drinking more because you're probably just chronically a little dehydrated.
really.
That's what I'm, right now that's my top
Mm-hmm.
thinking of what's causing the, because that's probably you're having this orthostatic hypotension, which means when you get up from lying down to sitting or sitting to standing quickly, you can get like lightheaded because you just don't have enough fluid volume in your blood vessels, basically.
Okay.
It could be other things, but that's the most common reason.
Yeah.
And just based on what's going on with you, working out, I'm thinking that's what it is. But if it really isn't getting better and you are drinking more and all of that, and make sure are you doing maybe one electrolyte drink a day?
No, I actually haven't. Yeah.
So I would definitely increase your water intake, and maybe one should be an electrolyte, maybe a Gatorade Zero or something, because you lose a lot of electrolytes in sweat when you're working out, and that could also be contributing, because electrolytes will also help retain the fluid in your blood vessels. So that may be something you need to do,
Okay.
or maybe you need to drink one. That's one of the drinks you drink before you're working out. Or,
Okay.
okay.
Yeah, I can do that.
So you may need to kind of try those things and see if it improves things. I mean, if you try all these things, it's not improving, then maybe we need to have you see a neurologist or something, or talk to your primary care doctor.
Okay, gotcha.
She is still doing her 5 little meals. One's a protein shake.
Okay.
She's increased her water to 80 ounces, plus she's getting a shake also.
Okay.
She's doing 80 grams of protein, and she's still doing strength and cardio 5 to 6 days a week for
Okay.
30 to 45 minutes.
Okay. Are you getting enough sleep?
Maybe not.
Because maybe that's
Yeah,
things too.
sure.
How much sleep are you getting?
Well, I try to go to sleep around 10, but I wake up like
You wake
4.
up a lot? Oh, okay.
I wake up super early, and I can't
uh-huh.
go back to sleep. I don't know what
Got it. And you don't have sleep apnea, do you?
I don't think so.
You snore when you sleep or anything? And I know with losing weight it would help that, but just sometimes that also causes disturbed sleep.
I used to. I'm not sure if I do now, but yeah.
You used to? Did you use a CPAP before?
No, but my dad, he uses it, so yeah, that may be something.
You know, as you're losing weight, you know, sometimes people are able to reduce the pressure, and then eventually, hopefully, come off of it. But some people don't. So 75% of bariatric people who are qualify for bariatrics, 75%, if you tested all of them, they have sleep apnea. Okay,
interesting.
and then the people who have it and use a CPAP, 75% of those will be able to get off of it after weight loss surgery over time as they lose weight. But there is a 25% that still have it. So I don't know if that, you know, if that could contribute to sleep disturbance, or if you're having any hypoxia in your sleep. Now, again, you probably, if you did have it, it's probably greatly improved after you lost 128 pounds, at least on ours. Which is fantastic, because sleep apnea does have a relationship with weight. Not all of it's related with weight, and there are people who've lost weight and they still have it, like I said. But it's just something to think about if you think it might be contributing to kind of disturbed sleep, if you feel like you choke, or you know, you wake up not breathing as well, or if you know, if you've been told you snore, or you know, things like that. Have you ever
those
been
I did
tested?
used to do, and I did go to sleep person, but I didn't finish going to it.
Okay, but I mean, overall, I think you're doing great. What are you guys thinking in terms of dose? Is it still a good dose?
I just didn't know what you would.
She said you were stable over the month.
She does say she's been stable for a month. She does feel like she's only noticing more hunger like the day before, and she did lose 9 pounds over the last 8 weeks.
Yeah.
But she's felt like it was mostly the first 4 weeks versus the second 4 weeks.
I mean, and that was with vacation,
yeah.
so me not
I'm
really
not sure.
staying on my plan too.
Right.
So,
Well, you know, I can leave it up to you if you want to go up. If it's lasting most of the week, if you think, you know, I don't want it to cause you not to be drinking enough or not to be eating enough. But if it's helping you with the cravings and helping you with your portions, if you think, you know, and it's you're still decent amount of weight loss, and maybe it was just the vacation.
yeah.
So if you want to stay on it, we can stay on that side.
If I stay on it, would that be when do I need to come back and see you?
So if you're staying on it and you think, hey, you're doing good with it, we could do we could do the 3. So this is like end of June, right? What's the
Because
date?
it's going to be
25th.
July 1st.
So do you think her insurance will do 3 months?
I'm saying I did call a month when I got the letter, and
Yeah.
they said that I could do it in between the 26, 27 to do the 3 months. So it's
they will
possible.
do the 3
yeah,
months.
I can call again
Okay.
and see.
So we could do 3 months at 7.5.
Okay.
But then we won't be able to go up on it.
True.
Right? But if it's a good dose, I mean, some people, that's the dose. You know, Zepbound isn't like they tell you have to do a ramp up or anything. So if you think it's really working well for you.
Do they do 12.3 dosage or 3 month supply? Do you know, or is it just the 7?
If you're next to 10.
Oh, 10. Sorry. Yeah. Okay.
And then the plan will be switching to Wegovy. And you never tried that before, right?
No, and I don't want to. So with that, let's go up then.
Yeah. Well, but if you
That's
have
what I'm
trouble,
thinking.
then we're just, you're not having trouble with this.
Yeah.
If you have some trouble with it, then you have only 10s.
Yeah, because
because it's not like there's the one you get. There's no dialing to it, right?
it's
just given to you
it's
straight.
yeah.
And the thing is, eventually, because I think you still are going to want to keep going, right? And so I've had patients we've had to switch And I've had patients who start on Wegovy, and they've done great. I've had patients who've done well with both. So I don't want you to be totally scared, but it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? And we'll have to try it. And I usually go down, like, I'll go down to, if you're already on a middle to high dose of Zepbound, then I'm not going to go down to the lowest of the Wegovy. I'll go up to, like, the next lowest.
Okay.
And then we'll kind of slowly go up. So, there'll be a transition, but.
Okay.
The alternative is you would have to pay the cash price for this.
Is that the
you
$4.99 that I saw?
Yes,
Okay.
and they are coming out with a 12.5 and a 15 as
And
of
what
July
cost is that
6th.
going to be?
Yeah.
It will be the same as long as the patients are getting the prescriptions every 45
It'll still be
days.
$500.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Otherwise, it's $849.
Okay, so I do have a question. So, can you give me, like, on the compounded, the whole laws and stuff? Do you know? Because I'm getting, I guess, like Mochi. Have you heard of Mochi? And, like, those different companies have reached out to me. So, their prices are cheaper than going through, let's say, the $4.99.
Yeah.
So
we are, I am having patients on compounded, and I know these different companies are doing different things. Basically, you have to give a reason why you're using the compounded medication, and a patient can't use the brand name at the dose that the brand names offer.
okay.
So what I've done is, especially if I know patients have had little side effects or whatever, then I'm doing a off-label dose, like an in-between dose on the compounded, and then justifying it.
Okay.
And it is something we could consider. The company I use does combine with vitamin B6.
Okay.
And they say maybe it helps with nausea and things like that, but
Because
I don't know if I've seen like a big difference between the brand name and the compounded in terms of like side effects or issues. I think, it's sort of funny because I've had patients who transition from the compounded to the brand name and from the brand name to the compounded. And occasionally a patient will say, oh, it doesn't feel as effective, but both directions. So it's like random. But in general, patients have had a similar effect. I think I've had like good results with both.
Okay, because one of them said they compounded with B12. So
a lot of them do compound with B12, sometimes with like carnitine. Like they have different ones. B12, you can get B12 shots. You can take B12. Even B6, you can take oral B. So it's a little unclear the full benefit. Like, oh my God, it's so much better to compound with B6 and get it like injection, or compound with B12 and get it with injection. But the B6 supposedly helps a little bit with nausea. It's a little different. But I've had good results with those. So.
okay.
Lowest vial, which would be for like a 2 milligram or 2.5 milligram, would be $170 for that vial. And then if you were all the way up on the 15 milligram, that particular vial is going to be like $405 for a month. If you were on that, like,
but the in-between
the in-between doses are like 205, 280, 335, depending on where you are.
And then, I try to do a calculation because sometimes we can do a little larger vial, even on a smaller dose. So you get per dose maybe some kind of discount or something with that. So I try to calculate and figure it out. But that's kind of the range of the prices.
Okay. Okay. Now, one thing I heard, I guess when I called, they said that some type of form that the doctor can put in for it to still be covered under insurance. I can't remember the name of it.
It's an exception form, and usually the only way that they will grant an exception is if you have tried another medication at least, and you have never.
Okay.
So like if we had started you on Wegovy in the very beginning and say you didn't do well, but then now they're saying, oh, well, it's not covered for Zepbound, we could say, well, you already did the Wegovy and that didn't work. Usually that's the only way we can get an exception. Usually they only will grant an exception if you've done something that's on their formulary.
Okay.
So she'd have to go to Wegovy, to Saxenda or something.
Yeah, you would have to go to another one and then.
But just to one or to all the ones they say?
It depends on her policy.
Yeah.
It depends on the policy. You almost always have to have tried at least one and failed it. But yes, because we already for some policies have to do that now when we start them on Wegovy, and then we have to do an exception to get Zepbound covered. And they will cover it in that situation, but I have to provide documentation they've already done something else,
Okay. Got it. Okay.
usually, so,
Yeah, because they did mention that, so I just wanted to see
yeah.
what that looks like. Yeah. Okay.
So you are pretty confident you didn't lose in the last month?
No, looking at my scale.
And then do you think it was really because, you kind of were whatever during vacation?
Well, I still tried to get my protein. Water was a little in it. But yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I stayed at 255 to 252. And then I finally went down to 150 last week. 51, 50.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So the 9 pounds was like before that, pretty much, or
Yeah, and I
7
stayed
pounds
there
and then 2 pounds. It's hard to say, because we're trying to do 3 months, because if we did 1 month, then we can maybe 10 is too much, and we can
Yeah.
go back, but, I think you'll probably be fine on the 10,
Mhm.
you've done really well with the 7.5.
Yeah.
And, but you need to be drinking your water and getting your, I don't want it to cause you just really not to be getting your stuff. So, honestly, I'm on the fence. Do you
Okay.
want to stick with the 7.5? You know how you feel.
I'm in between. I guess my worry, I probably should be worried about that as well, is if I do stay on the 7.5 and I'm tittering.
And then you're not really making a difference.
For 3
kind of thing.
months.
10, you'll live 3 months.
Okay.
And then I'll see you in 2.5 months or so.
Okay.
For 10 weeks.
Okay.
9 to 10 weeks.
That works.
So we have more of a buffer to figure out what we're gonna do. Okay.
That works.
And then if somehow they don't, for some weird reason, do the 3 months, they only do 1 month or something, you have to let us know. But you said that they said. That
Yeah,
Do I
I'll
have
call
to
them
send it
today.
to Caremark, or can I send it to your regular pharmacy, if they say?
Yeah. I talked to Caremark, so it may have been
Okay.
Caremark.
Well, that's just who manages your
Yeah, in
benefits.
between,
So we
right.
can try your pharmacy first.
Okay.
If there's an issue, let me know. We have a couple of days to situate it. So
Okay.
just let me know if there's a problem and you can't get it from your local pharmacy.
Okay.
We can always transfer it over to Caremark.
Yeah, and I'll call them after this.
Do you have any other questions?
No, I think that's it for now. Yeah.
Okay. Well, you're doing great. I'm super proud of you.
Thank you,
This
thank
is
you.
amazing. And you're continuing to move forward and progressing in a healthy fashion. Just water, and maybe some electrolyte
Okay.
Electrolytes. Drinks. Yes. Yeah.
Really quick, be a little rundown of what is expected for myself. Did try or do plan to do the 3 month supply on Zepbound. Just finding out you can't do it after the doc's appointment, but that is something that my doctor was like, okay, do the 3 month and we'll see you in 2.5 months to see our options will be whether I'm going to switch over to Wegovy or explore their compounded medication or the pharmacy or whatever they use. I had to fill my prescription just now and called the PCM, which is CVS Caremark, but unfortunately they won't let me do the 3 month supply because it hasn't been 63 days. Why they had to add the 3 days, I don't know, but my 63 days would land on July 16th, so I'll be without my medication for 3 weeks, and I'm due today, which is the 25th. So yeah, I'm not waiting that long, so I decided to just get the box, and I'm going to tag back up with my doctor or my doctor's assistant to see what my options are after this 1 month, because starting July 1st my insurance will not cover Zepbound whatsoever. And I even called CVS Caremark to see if after July 1st if even I can still get the medication through them and not be covered, or they won't allow the medication at all through CVS. And it seems as though they won't allow it at all. They are basically forcing you to try Wegovy and different options, but definitely not Zepbound. So for me, I'm going to see what my doctor says. She really wants me to try Wegovy. I really don't want to. I'm really considering trying out one of the compounded companies that have reached out to me, like Mochi or Shred RX. My top 2 that I'm considering at the moment. So we'll see. They're compounded. Well, at least Shred RX is compounded with B12, and Mochi is going through a lot of things right now. So
I'm trying to figure out my options and where I'm going to do. I'm going to give myself a day just to figure out what I'm going, or really just maybe even a week, because I have technically 4 dosage worth, which is 4 weeks from now, figure out what I'm going to do for my next prescription. Because also another update, my doctor did increase me to the 10 milligrams. She's very hesitant because although I didn't lose as much on 7.5 in the last month, I'm still doing average, which is about 1 pound per week. And I haven't seen her in 8 weeks, and I've lost 9 pounds since I've seen her. So she didn't really want to increase me, but I was like, if I go the next 3 months with this 10 milligram, with the 7.5 milligrams, and my weight doesn't change, that's what I'll be worried about. So I was like, let's go ahead and increase me and see what happens. If I do need to go down, I'll go down. The only thing she cautions me is, since I'm not getting as much water in and I am experiencing like a little dizziness or lightheaded, make sure I get my water in, make sure I get my electrolytes in. That's something I haven't done. She said to make sure I do the electrolytes before my workout, or I can do it after. And then with the whole like burping and the acid reflux type of thing, I can continue trying doing the medication, but I have to be consistent to see if it actually works. But she also did recommend the Gas X. She did say with increasing the dosage, it does increase my chance of it, like the GI slowing down, which is what can cause the burping and stuff. So I have to make sure I get enough water in and not eating gassy foods or drinking gassy or carbonated things. And I told her I do drink like a Sprite, a zero Sprite, when I am experiencing the burping, just to help move out the burping. But she said to just try my best to stay away from carbonated drinks and any gassy foods. So I have to be more aware of what I'm intaking in my body so I can avoid the burst, because it's not as bad, or I may have gotten used to it, but it's not as bad, but I also don't want to have it at all. So I have to see what works to eliminate the burps. So that's the update. Still in the unknown at the very moment for my next dosage after this one, because that will be in July. So I'm strongly considering one of these compounded companies. It's cheaper. I don't want to pay $4.99 out of pocket with Lilly for Zepbound. That is a lot. That is a lot. So I'm in between trying Wegovy, because my doctor's saying her patients on Wegovy are actually doing good. So I may try that. And she mentioned that if I decide to change over to Wegovy, she won't start me at the lowest dosage. Since I am at the 10 milligrams, she'll start me at a dosage similar to that. And then with the compounded, it's a little different. I can't give the exact dosage or something like that, she said, but it's like it has to be different from the name brands. So, but it'll be similar. So she says she hasn't really seen any difference between the name brand and the compounded from her patients. So we'll see. I'm considering the compounded. Yeah, I'm considering the compounded. So we'll see, because I really don't want to go to semaglutide. I want to stick with what's been working. And that's what I'm pretty much at 90% about. I'll keep y'all updated, and I may even have a link for you guys to sign up pretty soon. So stay tuned and we'll see. I do get my prescription hopefully later on today, if not tomorrow. So I'll be a day late taking my shot, but still there. So I'll keep it updated, and I'll talk to y'all later. Bye. So I finally got my prescription yesterday. I didn't have it at my original location per usual, so I had to call at a different location, and then they weren't ready until like later in the day when I couldn't get the medication. So I finally got it, and today is June 26th. It is Thursday. Y'all know I usually take it on Wednesday, but it is what it is, right? I've been late and been doing terrible the last few times. Now, for this shot, I've been doing my stomach for probably the last month. I've been injecting in my stomach. Y'all watching the video, so y'all know what areas I've been injecting. I have been experiencing like really bad constipation. Like this morning, I woke up, my stomach, like the pain was right under my fupa, right under my stomach area, and it was just sitting there. I feel like it's time to change the injection site. And it's been a while since I've changed the injection site, so I think I'm going to do my arm area. Yeah, let's do the arm. So I'm going to do my arm area, and that's pretty hard because I have no help right now, but we're going to figure it out because my stomach is still hurting, and I don't know if that's because I haven't had enough water in. Well, I'm pretty sure that's what it is because my doctor said I'm still dehydrated.
Still dehydrated, y'all. I be fighting for my life trying to get in 5 bottles of water, but apparently I'm supposed to get in at least 8. I need like at least 120 ounces per day, which is very, very hard. Because I feel like if I make my water goals, I'm not going to be able to meet my protein goals, like, at all. Like, I've been meeting my protein goals, but the water, it is so hard. Like, oh my gosh, it's so hard. It's so hard. But let's go ahead and get in the shot. I'm going to do my arm area here. And this sucker may sting, but it is what it is, okay? So, let's get into it. That's what it looks like. It's pink. How cute. It looks like this box has been beat up, like, from different person to person. You know what I'm saying? Like, this was their last one, apparently. The last one, y'all. Crazy. But, oh, it's pink. So, that's what it looks like. I got my 4 vials. My 4. And we're gonna pick one. Okay. Now, I will say one thing my doctor said is she has said I have to make sure I get my water in because with GLP-1s and with Zepbound in general, your GI tract, it takes longer for food to like digest basically, right? And so since I'm having like the burps still, said I have to make sure I get my water in because you don't want any further side effects, which is why she probably didn't want me to increase my dosage at the moment because I am technically still doing good at the 7.5, but baby, I don't want to waste no time. I want to reach my weight goal, and then we can dial it down. Then we can go back to 7.5, okay? But let's get into it. That's what it look like. Ooh, I got backwards. That's what it look like. 10 milligrams. It has the pink on there. Let's get into it. Let's get into it. So, trying to get away from my stretch marks, y'all. Gonna do right here. Oh, that's still on stretch marks, y'all. Hey, I guess I'm just gonna be hitting my stretch marks. So we're gonna do right there. I'm gonna unlock. Take the cap off. Let's do it. Let's do it. I think I was right here. Yeah. And you gotta hold it for 10 seconds. So hopefully this doesn't hurt. Oh my gosh. Hopefully it doesn't hurt. Ready? Go. So that's what it looks like, y'all. Swear it be looking like the stuff is actually coming out. You know what I mean? So put it over. Yeah, my band-aid a little uneven, but it'll be alright. Oh. Ooh. Y'all, that one did sting. I'm not gonna lie. Ooh, it's still stinging. Ooh. Y'all, it's still stinging. Still stinging. Ay, ay, ay. That's why I hardly do the arm area. I rather the thigh. For some reason, it really hurts in the arm. I don't know if it's because I have my stretch marks. Like, and you're not supposed to inject on your stretch marks, but I have stretch marks all on my arms. Like, literally, my whole arm. But that hurts! It's still stinging, y'all. It's still stinging. That's the end of my shot. That's my first shot on 10 milligrams of Zepbound. And I'm hoping to be 10 pounds down by the end of this pack. We'll see. We'll see. Gotta do better on my eating habits. You girls been slacking a little, but it'll be okay. You fall, you get back up again. Get back up again. Get back up again. That's the end of my shot. The stinging has kind of went down, but that's a shot. Hopefully my constipation goes away. I'm still not taking a stool softener. I really am trying to stay away from pill versions. My doctor did recommend me to try Gas X, so I may try that if it's too bad. Like, I'm having the burps, y'all. What the heck? So that's the end of my first shot on 10 milligrams, and this is technically my 8th month, y'all. I'm going on my 8th month on Zepbound. That is crazy. That is crazy. But it's a blessing, and I'm so glad of my progress. And stay tuned to see where I'm at. I didn't weigh in today, but y'all know yesterday's weigh-in, so I'll weigh in the morning.
Y'all, today is June 28th. It's almost the end of the month, and let's go ahead and weigh in and see where we are. This will be the first weigh-in since I took my 10 milligram on Thursday, and today is Saturday. So let's get into it and see where we're at, okay? I went down 0.7 pounds, so I am at 249.1, still good. I'm still staying under 250, which is great. Y'all know I've been going back and forth over 250. So that's great. So now I'm hoping to at least get down to 245 here in the next week or in the next 2 weeks at least. That's my hope. I'm at 249.1 today, and I'll see y'all next week because I'm not weighing in tomorrow. I'll see y'all next week. I hope y'all have a great weekend. Bye now. Good morning, y'all. I know I haven't talked to y'all in a minute. Side effects. Only thing I consistently have is like the burping and like having to let the gas out. So that's a consistent thing. I'm trying to do the medication my doctor gave me to see if that helps. The medication is for acid reflux. I don't know if it's really working. I forgot to take it yesterday, but I did take it the first 2 days, so that may be a side effect I just have to deal with, right? But constipation has been better. I didn't experience any this past week, I think because I changed the injection site to my arm instead of my stomach. So that's a plus. I'm probably going to try to avoid my stomach, especially on this 10 milligram because it is a stronger dosage. That's the only side effects that I'm experiencing at the moment. Y'all see the weight loss in my face, my neck. Can y'all see it? But let's go ahead and weigh in. Today is July 2nd. It is July. Oh my gosh. It's July 2nd, and let's weigh in and see where we're at. See, still there, y'all. No way. Right now, I am in disbelief. I just weighed in at 244.9. What? 240? Y'all, hold on. I'm in disbelief right now. Like, am I seeing this right? I'm at 244.9. Gosh, why didn't I go to 10 milligrams a long time ago? June 28th, I was at 249.1. 249.1. And now I'm at 244.9. So within 4 days, I keep saying it, but within 4 days, I've went down 4.2 pounds. What? 10 milligrams is doing what it's supposed to do. I will say with the 10 milligrams also, guys, I get full super fast. Like my stomach, no, don't eat no more. Wow, the restriction is there for sure with the 10 milligrams. Wow, I'm in awe. I'm so excited. Thank you, Jesus. All right, I have to go to work, but I'll keep you guys updated and I'll keep weighing throughout this week. And I'll talk to y'all later. Y'all, it's July 3rd. I didn't take my shot yesterday. I had a busy day and I fell asleep. I'm going to take it when I get back from the gym. Before that, let's go to weigh in. Oh, let me tell you this before we weigh in. Last night, I had 3 Wingstop wings and some fries. Didn't eat all of it, but I had that on my plate and I had some of each, right? Those wings woke me up at 1 o'clock this morning. I mean, running to the bathroom and releasing such a load that is unexplainable. Unexplainable. So I figured the only thing that I ate I would have this reaction would be the wings because they're fried and they're greasy. Ladies and gents, if you're on GLP-1, specifically Zepbound plus fried foods do not go together at all. It has been proven to me time after time, but I just wanted some wings. And I paid for it dearly. My booty hole is on fire. Literally on fire. I woke up at 1 and was up until 2:30, almost 3 o'clock.
going back and forth to that bathroom. Then I was so sleepy. I fell asleep, right? The moment I woke up at 6 o'clock, had to go again. I'm running to the bathroom. And this time it was very painful. My booty hole was on fire. On fire. So, just letting y'all know of this trauma story. So it won't happen to you, okay? Well, that's what happened last night leading into this morning. No fried foods. My GLP ones. And you can test it out if you want to. But don't, but, I'm gonna just say I told you so, you know? I mean, I guess we all have to try out things. And that might be your tryout, but your booty hole will be on fire. It's still on fire. Just me letting you guys know to don't eat fried foods. I haven't really had wings in a while, but I'm noticing the higher my dosage on Zepbound, the more my stomach is like not tolerable. So just let y'all know. And now let's go ahead and get into the weigh-in and see where we're at, because your girl has released about 5 loads. Down 1.2 pounds, and I'm at 243.7. I'm almost to 240, y'all. Now I know that loads played a part, but I'm really almost out of the 240s. Can I get to 235 by the end of this month? Or at least 238? We shall see, we shall see. But the scale is moving, y'all, and I'm very excited. I'm at the lower end of 200s now, and I'm very happy and I'm very grateful, very blessed. And I just have to keep working, keep putting in that work, okay? I'm gonna go to the gym and finally take my shot when I get back. Last week I took my shot on a Thursday, so why not take it on a Thursday, okay? I'll talk to y'all after the gym and when I'm taking my shot. Bye. Y'all, I have basically lost count of the days. Today is July 8th and I'm about to head to the gym, but before that I'm gonna weigh in. As y'all can see, time of the month is coming. It's around the corner, but hopefully I can get down to 240 by mid-July. That would be nice. And it's July 8th. So let's go ahead and weigh in and see where we're at. So this is the first. I haven't lost any weight or gained any weight. I'm at 243.7 still, so I've lost 0 pounds. But that's all right. Let's keep it going. But at least I'm still under the 245s, which is amazing. I just hope we can get to the 240s by the end of this week. But we shall see. Stay tuned. I'll talk to y'all. Today's Tuesday. I take my shot tomorrow. So yeah, I'll talk to y'all tomorrow. It is Wednesday, July 9th, and let's weigh in and see where we're at. I'm not going to do shot day on Wednesday. The last 2 weeks I've been doing shot day on Thursday. So we're going to do Thursday. So let's see where we're at. So I am moving down. I'm at 242.7, so I'm down 1 pound. Yeah, so I'm going down, y'all. That's really good. I'm going down. So I am at 242.7, 1 pound down. So shot day tomorrow, and let's see how it goes. Thursday, July 10th, and I do take my shot today. I decided to do it on Thursday instead of Wednesday because the last 2 weeks I've done it on Thursday instead of Wednesday. So we're gonna take it today, but it's gonna be after the gym. Before that, let's weigh in and see where we're at. So I went up 0.6 pounds. I'm at 243.2. I figured because I did have 3 cookies last night, like the little, what do you call it? Chips Ahoy, the little Chips Ahoy chewy cookies. I had 3 of those last night, so that's probably why. But I gained 0.6 pounds, and that's okay. At least it's not a whole pound. But that's how much I gained, and let's go to the gym and work out those 3 cookies, okay? I'm running late, but I have to take my shot before I head out for the day. Today is Friday, the 11th, July 11th. I was supposed to take it yesterday, but my period had me knocked out after work yesterday. So
let's go ahead and take the shot really quick. I'm gonna do my thigh because baby, them arms hurt, and then the stomach, I just don't want to deal with the constipation. So we're gonna go do the thigh. Let's get into it. 10 milligrams. Da 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 da. Here. Here. Ooh. 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. It don't even look like it went in me. All right, that's a wrap, y'all. All right, so that was shot number 3 out of the pack. I have one more next week. I'm running out, but basically I don't have an appointment with my doctor before I run out, so I have to figure out the whole insurance thing. It looks like I'm gonna have to change over to Wegovy, but I'll give that to y'all later, like tomorrow when I weigh in. Update coming soon. Y'all tell me if y'all thigh shots, like leg shots, hurt, because I barely felt the needle. I don't even think I felt it. Like there was no blood coming out. Like, is it just me? Like, or let me know, because that's literally the only spot that doesn't hurt. My arm hurts. My stomach doesn't hurt, but I still see blood. But my thighs, I didn't see no blood. So yeah, it was weird. But talk to y'all later. It's July 15th. I'm about to weigh in, but before that, let me just talk a little about side effects. Lately, I've been like super tired and dehydrated still. I have incorporated this hydration supplement. Hopefully that helps. And then also my doctor mentioned for me to drink electrolytes before working out. So the hydration supplement helps replenish electrolytes. So I'm going to take that consistently for at least, you know, a month and see if that helps, because I have still been dehydrated and I can tell when I stand up. So not only am I dehydrated, but having a hard time getting my protein and stuff in. With the 10 milligram, it's super, super hard to eat because I'm literally full after 2 bites. It's pretty difficult, pretty challenging to meet my goals because I am full in 2 bites. And I mean, I don't want another bite, literally. So that's been a challenge. Those are the 2 biggest things I've been dealing with for like maybe a month now, the dehydration and trying to meet my protein goals, because I am super full after taking the shot, like the 10 milligrams. And then with the protein, I can't get in enough water. I don't know what it is about water, but I can't get past 5 bottles a day. I'm supposed to be getting at least 8 bottles, like over 100 ounces, which I am kind of close because I do drink my protein shake like liquid wise, but water just by itself is very hard for me to get in. So those are the 3 things that I'm struggling with: dehydration, protein intake, and my water intake. At the 10 milligrams, I think I'm gonna have to resort to more liquids as protein, like protein water and protein. I'm already doing my protein shakes, but I may have to do the protein waters as well. That's a little update on side effects and what I'm struggling with. Let's go ahead and weigh in and see where we're at. I'm down 1.8 pounds and I'm at 241.5. That is such a blessing. I'm almost out of 240s. I'm almost this. I don't even know what to say. Like, I've never experienced that as far as I can remember. So that's my weigh-in. I do take my shot Thursday, so today's Tuesday, so I have one more day until that. But I'll talk to y'all later. I gotta get ready for the gym. Bye. All right, y'all, quick weigh-in before I go to my doctor's appointment, so let's get into it. I went up 0.8 pounds, so I'm at 242.3. I think it's because I have these heavy flares on, but that's okay. We're gonna weigh in tomorrow after my shot, so I'll see y'all later. And I'll also let y'all know how my doctor's appointment is. I did like schedule like a kind of an emergency appointment just because I've been super dehydrated and feeling lightheaded, and yeah, so I'm just trying to figure out where that stems from and possibly get some labs done. So I'll keep y'all updated after the appointment. I know I forgot to update y'all and I'm so sorry. Today is, let's see, today's July 22nd and I just had a busy day that day when I went to the doctor. But let me update you guys now. When I went to the doctor, she basically said I don't need labs to tell you that you're chronically dehydrated, and because I'm not getting my water in, I'm not getting over 100 ounces, and I work out 5 to 6 days out out of the week, and also protein wise, I haven't been reaching my goals like I should. So she's recommending basically still get my water in, which is hard, and also go see my primary care doctor since I am feeling lightheaded. I work out and it's been more than normal. She says she can't quite like connect that with GLP-1 like Zepbound, because of course you get dehydrated on Zepbound if you don't get your water in and stuff, but she wants me to see my primary care doctor just to make sure everything else is okay. So I plan to see my primary care doctor here soon so I can possibly get labs and just see what's going on besides me just not getting my water in. But what I'm doing to hopefully get rehydrated is using make sure I get my 1UP Hydration Plus in every day, and I'll put a picture here. You can use my code CCURS, by the way, if you anything about 1UP Nutrition. I love their supplements. I just partner with them, and I swear by a lot of their supplements, like their protein, pre-workout, Hydration Plus. But with their Hydration Plus, that's a new supplement I've been trying for a little over a week now. So I'm going to try it out for 30 days and see if it helps. And I'm also looking into IV therapy to get rehydrated. My Berry sisters gave me information on IV therapy, so I plan on doing that. She said at least try it once a month. She feels a hell of a whole lot better. So I'm like, okay, girl, I'm gonna try it out because I've been seeing people do it and I've been wanting to try it out. So I figured this is my time to try it out. So those are my two things that I'm gonna focus on, is getting my electrolytes in, which is through the Hydration Plus. It replenishes my electrolyte. And then also to drink water, more water. Like it's almost 10 o'clock now and I've gotten 3 bottles in, and I need to get at least 4 more bottles in today. So difficult. It's like either I have to focus on my water or my protein intake, and it is just so hard and challenging, I will say, as being bariatric person and on the GLP-1s. And so you pick your poison, which I'm going to eventually one day get both on track at the same time, not one or the other. It's very rare that I have been doing good with both. Water has been my biggest challenge so far. Like protein intake has been great so far. Then the summer hit, haven't done as best as I would like. And then water intake. So, and it's hot in Texas. So the girl has been lightheaded at the gym, and it's mostly when I stand up, which is a sign of dehydration. So those are the things I'm going to work on. Oh, and somebody told me about this salt that replenishes your electrolytes. So thinking about trying that to see how that works. But y'all stay tuned. That's an update on my dehydration, and it could possibly lead to GLP-1s because you can get dehydrated in general, but we were solely not saying that's it. So which is why my bariatric doctor recommended me to go see my primary care doctor. But enough said. As y'all know, I took my last 10 milligrams of Zepbound last week on Saturday. Or did I record that and tell y'all? I think I did on Instagram, y'all. But I took it. I'm going to put a video here. I took it on Saturday, this past Saturday, while I was out of town. And that was my last 10 milligrams in that box, and I'm currently waiting on a PA from my doctor's office, which is a prior authorization to approve me for another pack of Zepbound. And with this pack of Zepbound, when I check the prices for it, CVS is not allowing me to get Zepbound anymore. I looked at the price check in my area, and it looks like Walmart Pharmacy can do the 10 milligrams at $80, which I was originally paying $50. But the original price of Zepbound without insurance is over $1,300, which is insane. That is insane. So prayerfully cross his fingers that I get that PA in and my insurance approves that, so I can go ahead and get the next Zepbound, because I am due for my shot in a few days, which is this week. So I plan on calling them here soon to make sure they turn that paperwork in, baby, because I need that so I can go ahead and stay on track for my 10 milligrams. But there are options, guys. I did partner up with a GLP-1 company that provides compounded GLP-1s and name brands
at an affordable rate. Definitely not $1,300. The company is called Shed, and it's amazing reviews, amazing results. Really, really like them for people that don't have insurance. This is a good option for you to get started on your wellness journey with GLP-1s. And so I'll put the link, make sure I put the link in the caption just for you guys to go ahead and check it out and check out the prices and see what they offer. They offer the injections, pill form, like liquids, like there are so many different options that you can pick from. If you don't like one, there's other options. So make sure y'all click my link and check it out, and you get $50 off your first order, okay? $50. You cannot beat that because the prices are affordable. Yes. And I really love the reviews, and I love the results that Shed has provided for people that don't have insurance. And if you have insurance, you can do it that way too. But mostly for the folks that reach out to me and be like, hey, how do I start GLP-1s? This is your chance. So go ahead and check that link out and get $50 off your first order. But enough said with that, and that's a little update. I'll keep y'all updated on the PA and whether it's approved or not. So I just came back from the gym, and let's go ahead and weigh in and see where we're at, okay? So I gained 3.2 pounds over the weekend. Now, mind you, I haven't worked out since last Thursday. I didn't work out Friday, Saturday, and Sunday because of the whole lightheadedness, and my body was just telling me to just chill, Chase. So today I'm at 245.5. I gained 3.2 pounds. And this is just to show you guys that maintaining can be difficult, especially if you want to have a great time. Over the weekend, I did indulge in alcohol activities. Friday, Saturday, Sunday, I was celebrating one of my friends' birthdays. So just to give you a little insight that yes, alcohol can cause you to gain weight. Some people lose weight, but myself, I gain weight. And some here and there I may lose weight, but my drinks had flavor in it or like sugary drinks, so therefore you're gonna gain weight. So I didn't watch what I was eating or drinking, so that explains the 3.2 pounds. But that's life. Gotta get back on it, which is why I'm pushing myself yesterday and today to get back in the gym and get that 3 pounds off, okay? But it's a work in progress. I'm still in the 240s, which is good. And hopefully I can get back down to 242 and hopefully out of the 240s here soon. So I got some bad news. But it's okay. It's okay. All right, y'all. It is still July 22nd, I think. Still July 22nd, and I got a phone call from my doctor's office. And y'all know I want to get that PA in, the prior authorization form in, so I can go ahead and get my new Zepbound pack, which I start this week in a few days, right? Well, I got a call from my doctor's office, and basically, I will officially be off of Zepbound and trying Wegovy. I will be trying Wegovy. And I really did not want to move from trizepatide to semaglutide, which is Zepbound, to Wegovy. But unfortunately, that's like inevitable because the doctor's office tried to put in the PA, the prior authorization form, and they came across a question basically saying, or a verification basically asking, has this patient tried Wegovy? If not, they got to try Wegovy or they paying out of pocket basically. And so unless Wegovy does not work for me or I have any bad side effects, like they can't put that verification in for that PA to my insurance to approve me for Zepbound. Sucks to be me, right? Sucks to be me. So I have no other choice but to start Wegovy because it's still my cheaper option. And since I haven't met my goal weight, which is my real final goal weight, which is 180. Since I haven't reached that goal weight, I'm going to continue on the shots until I reach my goal weight. That's for sure, right? And I just didn't think, I swore up and down I wasn't going to try Wegovy, but look at me now. But I think this is a great opportunity to actually try it out and have my own experience, because me not wanting to try Wegovy is based off of other people's experiences, to be honest. Because what I've heard and even people that I know have tried Wegovy,
It's either no weight loss at all or very little weight loss. With that being said, I'm having really great results with Zepbound, trizepatide, so I didn't want to move to semaglutide because of that. I think this is a great opportunity for me to try out my own experience and be able to let you guys know what that looks like moving from Zepbound trizepatide to Wegovy, which is semaglutide. Okay, so I'm still kind of excited. I was initially sad for the first hour since I found out. I had that call like an hour ago, right? I was initially very sad, not gonna lie, but I've come to terms to it, and I think it's still a good opportunity to share my experiences with you guys, real-time updates with y'all, and how that works for me or doesn't work for me. It's only $50 out of pocket versus $1,300 with Zepbound, which is still insane, still very insane. But if I don't like Wegovy and then my doctor's office puts in that PA for me to get Zepbound after trying Wegovy and nothing works with Wegovy and that doesn't get approved through insurance, I will definitely be trying compounded trizepatide through the company that I partner with, which is Shed. And y'all probably like, girl, why are you partnering with Shed and you are getting your prescriptions through insurance? Listen to me, hear me out, right? Hear me out. I have been blessed enough to get these prescriptions through insurance at a very, very low rate. There are many thousands of people that don't have insurance looking to start their wellness journey on GLP-1. So what I did was to do my research and looked and see what's out there for other people that ask me, how can I start? And I don't have insurance, my insurance won't cover it, and all those different questions. And they're really wanting to start their journey. So actually, they reached out to me, and other companies have reached out to me as well, but I picked the company that has multiple options. They provide compounded GLP-1s and name brands at a very affordable rate. Definitely not $1,300, okay? Definitely not that. So I partnered with them to provide those options for people that don't have insurance. But that's my update right now with Zepbound. I will not be on Zepbound. And I think that's where I'm going to end this video, since I do start Wegovy this week, which is insane. For the very first time, I'm going to do one more weigh-in before I end this video. Actually, I'm going to do one more weigh-in, which will be right before I take my first shot for Wegovy. So I'm not going to cut it short right here. Stay tuned. All right, love y'all, bye. All right, good morning. It's July 24th, and I'm about to give you a final weigh-in for this video. This will be the end of this video, because the next video will start my transition from Zepbound to Wegovy. So let's get into the weigh-in and see where we're at. $243.2. That is my final weigh-in for this last month. And y'all, I've really lost count of months, but let's do a little calculations to see how much pounds I lost within this 4 weeks on the 10 milligrams on Zepbound. I really wish I could have done 2 months on 10 milligrams with Zepbound, but it is what it is. So let's see how much we lost, because it's been 4 weeks. I started that 4-pack on June 25th or 26th, one of those days. Pretty sure I missed my shot day, so I probably took it on June 26th. So 1 week, 2 week, 3 week, 4 week. I took my last pack last week on the 19th, July 19th. So I weighed in on June 25th, and I was at 249.8. And then 4 weeks later on Zepbound, today at 243.2. That's not much, but let's do the math. 249.8 minus today's weigh-in, 243.2. So within the 4 weeks on the 10 milligrams of Zepbound, I lost 6.6 pounds, which is still pretty good. Still pretty good. I was expecting a little more weight loss, which I probably would by the end of this month, because technically today isn't the end of the month, but I'm cutting this video off because I'm starting Wegovy today, which would be a whole new pack. So 6.6 pounds in the last 4 weeks on Zepbound at 10 milligrams. Y'all, I'm gonna miss Zepbound. I really am, but
Wegovy, when I saw my prescription in, it said that it was only $24.99, and previously with Zepbound I was paying $50 for my prescription. $50 versus $24.99. I hope Wegovy works, and I hope I don't have the nausea symptoms. I'm gonna cut this video off here, and I'm gonna put my total amount at this month number, whatever it is, because I forgot. I'm gonna put it here, and make sure y'all stay tuned for my Wegovy, my transition from Zepbound and Wegovy in my next video. I hope y'all enjoy. And of course, drop your questions in the comments and I'll answer them. But before I go, if you're looking to start your GLP-1 journey and you don't have insurance, or you're even with insurance, the price is just too much for you, make sure y'all click my link and check out Shed. They provide compounded GLP-1s and the name brands at a much affordable price. Much affordable price. So make sure y'all check it out. And through my link, you do get $50 off your first purchase. So make sure y'all check out the link. See y'all in the next video when I start Wegovy. And yeah, love y'all. Bye.